Ladies and gentlemen, those in between or neither, welcome back to the channel. I'm your host. And today, I really need a break from all the Pokemon stuff I've been doing, so let's dive back into Diablo 2 Resurrected. Last time we were here, we managed to make it to the Inner Cloister. And now we're currently going up against the final boss for this act, Andariel. So, what I'm doing first is inventory management. Because if I don't, it's gonna get annoying. Real quick. And I need one scroll of identify because I did not visit Kane first. I've got enough gold that I don't necessarily have to worry about stuff like that. But the main plan here is to finish out Act 1, which means getting through the catacombs and taking on Andariel. Now, do I know if it's going to work? No. But we're going to do our best, so yeah. Let's finish up with our money. Say hi to Charcy. Hello, Charcy. It's good to see you again after all this time. And do our repairs and make our way to the Inner Cloister. So we've got the Inner Cloister, the catacombs, and then at the bottom of the catacombs we've got Andariel. If we do manage to defeat her in a reasonable time, I can actually start working through Act 2, and we can try to get the Herodric Cube. And I am going to be that person that literally, checks every door, or at least canvasses the area, so that way we don't get caught in a situation that we really, really don't want to be in. Now this little cathedral spot is gonna be tight because there are several different demons and other monsters here. We've got Bone Ash, who is technically the mini boss guarding the catacombs. He does have Holy Freeze, so I do need to be careful about that. There he is! Hi, buddy! And... oh, he's also got poison, too! There! Making sure we don't die, because you can't die in the encampment. Oh, jeez, that was, close. That was close. And since we're here, we are going to take care of inventory management. Simply because even though our inventory is not full, we're gonna go into an area with a bunch of loot, or a bunch of potential loot. So, I don't need to buy another town portal scroll, which is cool. I actually didn't notice that I picked one up. And I'm not using a mace. That is a very good mace, but I'm not necessarily using it. And drop things off. And
what you need?
Get repairs done. Repairs do not need to be done. That is perfectly fine. Double check on our scroll count. And we are ready to go. So I'm actually really happy that we were able to deal with Bone Ash relatively quickly because of that poison freeze aura that he typically has around him. And more of the tainted ones, which you can just hack into those just fine. Okay, there's no one back here, which is good. Ooh, scroll of identify. Neat. I can identify in the field. Nice. Just cleaning up the caskets because you can actually get some decent stuff. Are we getting that stuff currently? No. And there's also this pack of like dark ones over here. No. And of course there are other specters. Lovely. Oh geez. There's a lot here. There's a lot here, and I actually did manage to pop a potion in time though, which is nice. And there's that little dark shaman. There we go. All dealt with. Now, I will need to replace that one potion in my belt though. Hopefully I can get something that isn't a minor healing potion. Hang on. Well, fortunately that's what we're going to have to work with. However, we do have the scrolls of identify that we need to identify these items that we picked up in the field. Never mind, that wasn't an item that needed to be identified. And we also got a emerald, which I'm actually really happy about because we haven't gotten a lot of those yet. Stamina potion, some extra money, hard leather. Yeah, this is just basic stuff right now. There. I didn't realize that I wasn't running, unfortunately. Okay, do I feel comfortable going into the catacombs right now? I think I am, because I know that there's a waypoint that we're going to need to find first.
That is great evil.
Okay. There's the map. For a minute I'm like, why is the map not showing up? And we are going to be dealing with some tight quarters. So I'm just gonna make sure that our main passageway is opened up.
I am overburdened.
Oh, neat. I can just go back to town right now. Yay! Do I need to visit Akara? Not really. Not really. I'm gonna see Kane though.
Hello.
Never mind.
Not in town.
Charcy, because I did the stuff in the field, I can just come over to you and sell, and effectively offload, and get repairs done while I'm here, so it's not exactly a bad proposition. And there we go. Make sure that we get our repairs in and drop off the emerald. There we go. Drop that off. Deposit this. And there. All that for a quiver of bolts. Unfortunately. Now, that's something I want to open up. Okay. Now this is going to be a bigger room with a bigger fight. Yep, called it. But not impossible considering the team did kind of dogpile you. Or at least, they're supposed to dogpile you. that's taken care of. Superior drop on cap, that's barbarian only. Don't stay in that. That's gonna burn us alive. Because yes, we can't take fire damage. Okay, so I do need to replace some potions right now. There we go. Oh, hi! Ooh, a trident. That's pretty big, though. It's pretty big. Chest. Yes. Oh, I forgot that the ratmen start showing up in here, too. They don't get a huge role until Act 3. And now we do need to go back to Akara. First, making sure that we minimize our expenses as much as possible by using Crane to identify stuff. There we go. That's an axe. And buy our scroll. Drop off the valuables and continue on. And make sure that repairs are done. Now that chest was locked, but we were able to get into it because I keep a full set of keys on me at any given time. The assassin is the only character that you don't need keys to actually get into chests. There's another locked one. Okay, so now we're starting to get into the locked stuff. Yay! Maybe some actually decent loot. Maybe. I don't know. Okay, this is a dead end. So I'm basically going back down here and whoop, up through here. So far, just the extra gold, unfortunately. Like, nothing that I would actually consider using. Ooh, health shrine. That'll be helpful later. And by later, I possibly mean right now, because dear God. Hello, Bum Rush. How are you? Get out of there, get out of there. Yay, we can use this as kind of a choke point. There we go. Ooh! You are a special one. Okay. So if I just... Oh no. Okay, let's maneuver. We are in fact maneuvering. Nice. Okay, that should be the last of them.
I can't carry anymore.
Well, it's a good thing I picked up a couple extra scrolls at down portal. Ah. Okay. As you can see, the difficulty is ramping up, and admittedly, I'm not the best player, but that's fine. I am going to need to buy another one. But I can sell off the bigger pieces. There we go.
Not here.
I need a better helmet. Though I don't think I'm going to get one until Act 2, which is kind of unfortunate. Because that's when we start getting into stuff like helms and chainmail and arguably all the way up to skill mail, but I'm not entirely sure. Ooh, rare hand axe, neat. Yeah, I want to scrounge up the extra potions. Apologies if you hear any sort of rattling noise. It is quite windy today where I'm at. It is literally just the wind you're hearing. It's fine. Oh. Oh boy. The shamans are in that room. The problem is they're champion shamans. And there's more than one. So I can't... There we go. I've created enough of an opening that I'm able to... deal with them. Where's the third? Oh, there's... Jeez, there's like 6 of these guys! What? Okay! No wonder! Ellie, I say this now, if you use your ice arrow, we might be able to cut down on the horde just a smidge. There we go. Use our potion. Because I know I can replace it. Hey! Scrollton portal. Lovely. Small shield. Can't carry. Okay. Demon-infested catacombs. Yeah! That tracks for this game. I do that. There. Alright. Mr. Kane, if you would do the honors. Thank you. I don't actually need to go to Akara this time. Why? Because I don't want to say I panic healed, but I managed to heal myself in time. So, hi Jersey. Can you? We're kind of getting into like second act stuff, so I'm not exactly going to use a hand axe over like something like a scepter or an axe, or in case the falchion I got or found. Rather, caught is not the right word here. Sell the money and stash the valuables. We will be converting the large amount of potions once we get the Roger Cube. But we need to get through the rest of the catacombs first. So... And we are scrounging because we technically earned all of this. Ooh. Rare boots. And don't worry about the bats. The bats are harmless. Those dark ones, though. Those dark ones are not. Hey, Ellie! Good shot. Good shot. There we go. Strangling gas potion. I can sell that. And so far, nothing of note. Just slaughtering monsters. Yeah, I managed to snag enough extra potions that I feel comfortable just dipping into the inventory and using those first. Of course you guys would be in here. There we go. No, that's not a functioning bookshelf, unfortunately. That's a shame. Ooh, but we did find the way to the second floor. Awesome. However, there is still quite a bit that we need to go through. So, let's go see what the rest of the catacombs has, shall we? And I believe the waypoint here is also on the first floor, so we kind of need to go through everything. There we go. Ooh, throwing axe. Neat. Go over here, and we're gonna go up here now. And we're gonna go this way. Picking up some extra loot that I left behind. Oh, nice. This loops all the way back here. Yay! Any of these bookshelves actually usable? I don't think so. And there we go. Maybe gloves, which are not magically imbued, unfortunately. And there's one down here. Okay. Now that we got the shaman out of the way, we can just pick off the small ones.
I can't carry anymore.
That is perfectly fine.
Good morning.
And pay a visit to Akara again. And we start selling. Oh, jeez, that's not what I wanted to click on. There we go. Back to normal. Or, well, technically not normal's the right word. Technically, I'm not entirely sure. There we go.
Not in town.
Good morning.
Make sure that repairs are taken care of, and back we go. Though it looks like we did clear out the entire first floor, so I was incorrect. It's probably at the second floor. I could just be misremembering again. Ooh, sweet. I'm happy that potion showed up. We can use it as an emergency. Well, we could also just use the Tome of Town Portal. Alright, on to the second floor. Gargoyle trap. And we got some painted behind it. Yay! Well, thank you for dropping the money at least. Let's keep going down because we're technically in... We're in what would be considered a somewhat open hallway. Apparently they thought grouping up in the corner was a good idea. And mace. And longstaff. That's for sorceress. And... Yeah! Bella! There. There we go. Devil poison. Kind of a contradictory name, actually, for a devil. Or, well, not sure if I would actually call him a devil. You see, I'm used to Dungeons and Dragons, where devils and demons technically have two different things. So, yeah, some of the terminology gets a little confusing sometimes. Arcane.
Stay a while and listen.
I would love to, but I have a job to do. The job that you gave me, sir.
Greetings.
Alright, let's sell off what we can. Which is almost always everything. And no need for repairs this go around. Town portal is stocked. There's an extra gemstone, an extra key. So much loot, so little time. So little inventory space. And a casket. Oh, well, I have a healing potion in it. Cool. Ooh! Waypoint! Yay! So we've got all of the waypoints for Act 1. And I made the right call in coming back, because we were starting to get full.
What you need?
I'd rather take the opportunity now than get stuck out in the field and use a scroll when realistically I don't have to. So now I can definitively say that the ruby is the rarest gemstone on this file. At least, as of right now. Catacombs, level 2. And we're just gonna work our way around. So now... I should give a warning if you guys don't like spiders. The spiders in this game are a little big and scary. What is with all the rare shamans today? You are like the 4th or 5th one. Thank you for the level up. Not that I... well... every level counts when you're going up against the final boss of the act, but... at the same time... am I... oh, I'm 2 levels shy! I am 2 levels short. For getting the next batch of upgrades that I want. Because I would like Holy Freeze as my main era, as a set of instead of Holy Fire, and then I want to upgrade the Holy Bolt to Blessed Hammer, and in order for me to do that, I need to be level 18. Yes, we're going to go down because that's the best way to get into this room. But yeah, I think we're actually at the point where the enemies in this area are not necessarily difficult. Just the amount of them can get annoying. But the more enemies we face, the more experience and loot we can pick up, so it's kind of a... it's not something I'm complaining too much about. And... mana. There we go. Okay. So it's either one main stretch or breaking it up into multiple rooms. Of course, these rooms actually diverge off.
I am overburdened.
Because why wouldn't they? I can use this at least to identify the maze. So I don't necessarily have to identify things once we go back to Akara. But getting my scrolls restocked every time is kind of necessary.
The Order welcomes you.
I will admit that Ching of Diablo money is very relaxing. If you've played it for well, I shouldn't say for as long as I have. I played the original on PC in 2008. And then I stopped for a very long period of time.
What can I do for you?
So it's very nice to actually just come back to this one and play. And as stated in the title, I've kind of needed a break from the Masita Roulette, but I will be happy to report that Squirtle actually decided to be the one to shine. And I will show you guys the Squirtle the next time that we do that particular roulette. Because I wasn't able to record it because I was hatching eggs during a D&D session. So, yeah. Saber and short bow. Oop, no. It's a good thing to have a health shrine there, just in case. You. I'm gonna take this door, because it's already open. Oh. I forgot that there are technically two types of fire traps in this game. There's the standard fireball trap, which goes for the nearest possible target, and then the chest just randomly starts on fire. And I also forgot that that's a set piece. Do I have a... I do not have a scroll of identify on me. But that is a set piece. Is it the same set? I don't think so. And I forgot that the companion's pathing can get a little weird sometimes. But it's also one of those cases of as soon as I get in trouble, she knows exactly where she needs to go. Spiders! There we go. Thankfully, we won't see too many spiders until we get to Act 3. That's when we get into the jungle territory, which is infested with spiders. There's another special shaman. It's like 6 now. There we go, there we go. That's a chest that is locked. It's a zombie head that I cannot carry. Okay, time to get out of here. But as I was saying before,
Hello.
we identify the items. We will go to Akara. I really don't think the cap we found... Yep, that's not the correct set. I'm still going to keep it around in case that we actually, you know, finish that set. So we need the infernal tools. The sign, the torch, and the cranium. And thankfully it's just a 3-piece set as opposed to a 4. Still, that was out of a well, that was either out of a casket or it dropped on a basic enemy. So there's kind of an incentive to just loot everything. And we're gonna move you, at least for right now, right there. Yeah, well, once we get the cube, we will be able to consolidate everything down. But we need to get the cube first.
Good day.
There we go. Oh, hi. I will admit, the tainted or misshapen or these guys in particular, they kind of feel like dogs to me in a weird way. Like, if I was playing a character in a completely different game and this actually existed, I think I might actually want one as a pet, kind of. I mean, the lightning spitting is definitely a problem, but we can work on that. We can trade that out of it, right? Oh, and we are working towards level 3.
I can't carry any.
See, there's more of them now. And I will admit, the only thing that really changes about them is their is well, I want to say their color palette, but also their name. And that is like the only thing that changes. And granted, that's kind of how it is for a game, and oh gosh.
Good evening.
I want to say Diablo 2 came out in the early 2000s. I could be completely wrong in that. And somebody could probably correct me. Buying a scroll because I completely bypassed Kane. Can't use the item because it is Necromancer only. Oh, shoot. Well, the extra scroll is a good thing to have. And speaking of the Necromancer, if you want me to do like other class playthroughs in this game, please please let me know. Because there are 7 different characters to go through. If I can just open up the casket, that'd be great. Hello? I forgot that the ghouls have now started showing up. And they can just pop out of caskets. Ooh, hang on. And... Hi. Good shot, Ellie. By the way. And... Which way do I want to go now? I'll go this way, because it'll be a little bit easier to finish out, I think. Well, if that wasn't... famous last words. There we go. And... Of course, there are the undead. And of course there are the banished, which actually is super annoying. They life drain, they throw meteors at you, and it's just not a good thing to deal with.
Good evening.
Good to see you.
Sell those off. Keep the amulet around. What does that amulet even? Okay. It doesn't do a whole ton for me. At least not yet. There we go. Thankfully there was only one and not 5 of them. Because yes, there can be up to 5 and it's a little annoying. Ow. Ooh, that could be a good upgrade for the archer that we have. Granted, we will have to say goodbye to her eventually, but right now she's perfectly fine. Doing a wonderful job. Low quality zombie head. Balanced a knife, which is a thrown weapon. Ooh, champion ghoul. Yay! Several champion ghouls. Nice. Ooh, a kite shield. That would be awesome. That would be awesome if we could, you know, actually use it. Well, we could, but we would be sacrificing a set boost. Which, I'd rather not. I'd just rather not. None.
Stay a while and listen.
I intend to, sir. Tell me the lore of the Herodrum in about 30 seconds.
Yes?
Okay, so we're keeping the longbow because we're actually going to give that to our archer friend. And we're keeping the ring because we can use that later. And just sell everything else right now. Don't need another scroll, I don't think. No, I do not. Let's do this.
I'll put that to good use.
Yes, it's only like a 1 point difference, but that 1 point can mean everything in this game.
Greetings.
And we will do that. Do this. And back to our... I call it a killing spree, but technically it's the right thing to do. And there's the kite shield, there's the arrows. That's a large axe. Wolf head, which is druid only. And this path just brings us back to the middle, which is good. It's very good. Now we're going to go down here. There we go. I honestly should swap over to prayer. Especially because I'm hemorrhaging through health right now. So, yes, I'm going to take a hit to my damage, but I'm hoping that I can set myself up, or at least do enough damage that in such a way that Ellie can just polish off most targets. While keeping us nice and healthy. I could also be using Holy Bolt a lot more, because that could also heal an enemy. That could, you know, heal at least Ellie as well. I don't think it'll heal myself, which is kind of a issue.
Good day.
Thank you. And then I will swap back to Holy Fire right now.
Hello.
Yeah, I don't have enough strength yet, and I want to save my stat point investment and my skill point investment until I actually get to level 18. Because then I can just dump stuff and go from there.
Yes.
Don't want to close the door on the person helping me. That would be awful. Shut up, grab the money. Ow. Oh, hi. Where did you guys come from? I kind of need to be careful here. Because I didn't have my archer with me. There we go.
The Order welcomes you.
Good to see you.
Oh no. Champion banished. Well. Happy that Ellie's here at least. Come on. Okay. If you're gonna be over there, I'm just gonna spam. Okay. And we got another set item. I'm hoping it's the same buckler, because then we can sell that for a decent chunk of money. That's what I'm hoping for anyway. Okay. Potions are downed.
Greetings.
Moment of truth. Is it the same buckler? Is it the same buckler? It is! Okay. Oh! Oh. Ooh. Ooh. I am absolutely doing this.
I can't.
Why? Okay. There goes that. So, we set up the buckler so we have it on both sides. And in this case, we have... well, unfortunately, we don't have a very good secondary weapon to go with it. Oh, but I actually know the perfect one. Hang on. We have a spare sword that has just been sitting around right now, and we can actually use that to our advantage. Because I have, as much as I would like to do a ranged option and a close range option, in Diablo it's a little bit better if you kind of specialize. Hello, old friend. It's been a while, huh? So let's try this and see if it actually, you know, works.
What you need?
Make sure we do the full repair. But now we won't suffer a significant stat drop because we get the same benefit. I guess it's kind of the perk of having, you know, multiple items. Or not necessarily multiple items, but duplicates of certain items. Grab that, and... a lot of undead on this floor. I'm starting to notice how much undead is actually on this floor. Not sure I'm happy about it. It's more experience and loot chances, but still. There we go. Here's our way to the next floor. But we're not done exploring just yet. We still have the entire north side to to handle. And that means dealing with all the monsters that come with it. And no monsters. Huh. For the entire trip. Neat. I say as I haven't opened several doors. And this on to the next floor. We are on the last floor. Huzzah! And oh boy. So Andariel is not going to be easy. There's going to be a lot of just baiting and running for our lives. I'm actually doing less. Nope. I am doing less damage than my normal side, so hang on. Once I'm done clearing out these annoying monsters. There. So, hang on. We need to swap weapons. We need to swap swords. And my belt is not entirely full. That is admittedly a little bit of a problem. There we go. Now I know that I don't have enough space, and going up to bait Andariel out is going to be a little bit of a problem. So we're going to go to the rogue encampment and offload before we
Good day.
go to take her on. And I'm going in full health globe because I know how bad this fight can get. Oh man, I'm prepared, but I feel underprepared at the same time. Because I know my gloves aren't the best right now. I know my helmet's not probably that great. But
What can I
we're
do
going to
for
do
you?
our best here. There we go. We open the door, smack the afflicted that are technically guarding the door. Yeah, this fight is definitely not easy. I need you to bait. Nice. And you. Ooh, a morning star. I'd slow my attack speed, actually. Ooh, chain boots. And yeah, these base chain boots are better than the minorly enchanted heavy boots I have. So, we're still making upgrades. Upgrades. We're still doing it. That's a Volge. Ooh. So I actually can get, as a paladin, certain types of shields. I'm not currently using one because I do have a set piece and I want to make sure that I want to at least try to finish out the set. That's just not identified. I couldn't even use the Volge if I wanted to, probably, but let's just see. Yeah, I couldn't use it even if I wanted to. Let's get rid of the Morning Star. Yes, I sold the gemstone, but my stash is actually getting quite full. So I don't necessarily wanna... I don't want to overload it right now. Not when we're this close to getting the job done. There we go. Do the thing. Okay, do I want to at least invest in cleansing, which will reduce the poison time? I think I'll be okay. I just need to be careful. Oh. Yeah, that shaman's hanging out in the back by Andariel. So unless Ellie manages to get the freeze on these guys, we're gonna be dealing with... There's Andariel! Run, Ellie, run! If I can actually out... Oh, jeez. Nope. Okay. So, Ellie did a good job. She did end up dying, though. Thankfully, we can revive her in town. I do have a couple of things that I should probably sell off. And of course, the portal's gonna be like right there, so I do need to be careful. Because she's gonna be right there. Okay. Still, I'm hoping that we did a decent chunk of damage to her. And my Holy Bolt was not enough to save, unfortunately. Ah! Going to set up a town portal. I set it up a little bit too close, but at the same time, I'm basically playing chicken with Andariel right now, which is perfectly fine. Because I'm going to be the one that survives. Hopefully. Hopefully. And once we're done with Andariel, we don't have to come back here. Charcy, if you could. Thank you. Okay, here we go. No. And if I do... that... Okay. Just a couple more. couple more portals and we'll be just fine.
Good evening.
I will admit, it took me a while to learn the cheese the boss with a portal strategy. And even then, it was partially because I was dealing with Andariel and losing. So, there we go! And I'm going to go back to the encampment because, yeah, I don't want to die. So, now that she's dead, we're going to talk to Akara.
We may rejoice.
I don't... He killed her. We're going back. We're getting the loot. Because it is kind of important that we grab the loot. Even though we may or may not be able to use any of it. Yeah. I'm just gonna burn a second town portal. Because again...
This is a
we identify the items that we have. But that was the end of Act 1.
Greetings.
And now, we can head out to Act 2. But first things first, we're going to upgrade our armor, because we deserved it! we got a better piece of studded leather, yay! I can't use this because I'm not the sorceress. I can't use a rod axe because I'm not strong enough. And I need 2 hands to do a 2-handed sword. And then for the gemstones...
good evening.
Yes, Spore I hear you. Hang on. I'm preparing, and then we can head to Lutsko Lane and the beginning of Act 2.
The caravan is prepared. We may now journey eastward to
Or
Lutko Lane.
east. Sorry. Alright, let's go east. To Lutsko Lane. To Act 2. Whew.
We traveled east, over the mountains and into the vast deserts of broken lands. As the days passed, my companion told me of himself, that he had once been a great warrior,
Really?
and that a dark and secret burden now weighed heavily upon him.
The fact that that Marius is dealing with the camel.
How long? I couldn't say. And always a dark cloud seemed to follow us just over the horizon. Finally, the journey ended. We climbed the last bridge. There below us lay our destination. The shining jewel, Lutko Lane, with a great sea beyond.
So it's a desert
We made
port
camp
city.
that last night. Perhaps it was the warm desert wind or the sound of the ocean, but for the first time in many weeks, I slept. However, the dreams returned, but these were clearly not my own.
Oh
I
no.
beheld a vision of a great man, the mage Talrasha. You were there too, Tyrael. I remember seeing you in my dream. His brethren had cornered a great demon, Baal, Lord of Destruction,
Oh boy.
had been set loose upon the world. They attempted to imprison the demon within a sacred stone. Yet when their attempts failed,
And we actually get to deal with said demon.
Now you know what I seek, Marius. This is
Oh.
my brother. Sleep now. We set out with the dawn.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
The next morning, we walked over the hill toward Lutkolane. I had no idea then of the horrors that were in store for me there.
Oh boy. But, ladies and gentlemen, those in between are neither, welcome to the desert city of Lutigo Lane. And yeah, they're not having a good time. Hello, are
Greetings,
you?
honored traveler. I am
Oh
Jaren,
wait, Jared.
Lord of
My bad.
Lutgolane, and I bid you welcome to my Fairport city. I am glad to know that once again, caravans are free to travel through the Western Pass. For some time now, we have been under siege by an evil power that I cannot identify. Strange, it all began when a dark wanderer came this way, looking for the tomb of Talrasha. No one knows exactly where Talrasha, keeper of Baal, is entombed, but it is certain to be far out in the desert. Now my people whisper tales of the dead rising from their tombs, and horrible creatures lurking amongst the moonlit dunes. Even I have witnessed things which I cannot explain. I've ordered the port closed and all trade ships moored until I am sure that my city is safe. Atma, the tavern keeper, has an important mission for you. Go see her immediately. You'll find her on the other side of town. Now I must return to the palace. I apologize, but I can't invite you in. Things are rather a mess right now.
Understandable. Alright, so let's see what Miss Atma has to say. Now, in this act in particular, she can heal you as well as the blacksmith Farah, who is right here. It's unfortunate, she was actually a redhead. Farah was a redhead in the original game, and now she's not, and that makes me sad. So, let's talk to Atma real quick.
I don't expect this of you, but if you want to help me, I would be grateful.
Yes, ma'am.
In the sewers below our city, there lurks a horrid creature that hungers for human flesh. The creature has killed many, including my son and my husband. If you destroy it, I will reward you. Please, be careful though. That beast has taken enough from us already. The sewer entrance is through the trapdoor, just up the street.
Alright, ma'am. Let's head to the sewers. Yeah, everything's set. Everything's clear. Let's head to the sewers and go from there. And I am going to keep our companion around until she ends up either dying or I end up dying. One of the two. I just find it useful to have an archer at this moment. Especially because when you've got the Burning Dead coming at you, it's nice to have a quote-unquote ranged companion. Here we go. We're going this way. Nice. A key. Now, the sewers actually does have a passageway out back to the city that we will use if I can find it. Minor healing potion. Well, what do you know? It's right here. Do I need to use it though? Not really. Not really, no. And there's the second floor. However, you and I both know that this we haven't fully cleaned out this quote-unquote level yet. So let's go do that. Now, there are some other varieties of undead that we are likely to come across. And then we've got these Sand Raiders, who are beasts, as far as I know. And I'm backing up just so that Ellie can handle shooting them, and I can finish up the last one. Nice, nice. We do have a spare healing potion that we can use. I also do have prayer as a backup option. However, I'd prefer to keep my damage up, if possible. Oh! I forgot about these guys! I forgot that there's an archer variant! Yeah. However, these guys are susceptible to poison, so that's a neat thing. I'm gonna use this as a bit of a choke point. Come on, come and get me. Oh, I forgot to back up on scrolls. Dang it. Okay, we're gonna need to talk to Drognan. But yes, Atma will restore your health as well.
I've heard that you are responsible for banishing Andariel back to the burning hells. I'm impressed.
Yes, Drognan, that was me. This. And I have some things that I think you would not mind having. There we go. And Farah.
Welcome, Brother Paladin. I am Farah. I was once a devout champion of Zakaru.
She doesn't say much, but she does her job well. She does her job very well. There we go. Now that I've got full, well, I had full health. Now one. Run! Run back! Just... There we go. We can sit. Kind of. Oh... You know, investing some points into prayer probably wouldn't hurt. Either that or just mana in general. Hang on. I've got 15 stat points. I can... There. I've got the mana to burn, so let's use it real quick. Switch that off, and I do have an amulet that's giving me regen at the same time. However, the regen is slow. Ellie? Ellie! Whew. Thank you. Let's actually give them a different target. Ow! Alright, last one. Okay. Oh, come on! Oh, okay. That should be the last of them. And I can actually swap up healing potions around, which is good. Which is great. There. I will admit, the packs of Burning Dead are not my favorite thing in the world to deal with. So we will approach slowly. Not. There. Still not overdue. There we go. Ugh. How there was money in that goo pile, I don't know, but here we are. So now that Andariel's done, I think my main goal is to at least get the scroll for the Herodric Cube, and we should be okay. I don't think we're gonna be able to get the cube itself today. Burning Dead! Face my holy wrath, dang it! Oh. Oh, there's more of you. Hi.
I am overburdened.
Well, I've got a scroll of identify I can use. Still, we are making good progress.
Not here.
Tell me your troubles.
Fatma, you have no idea.
Good evening.
And
Greetings.
there we go. And now back into the sewers.
Not in town.
Excuse me. I do like the desert motif that the second act has. However, there's going to be one thing later on that I will not enjoy as much. And I say this now, if you are afraid of bugs, it is not a good idea to tune in at that time, because we'll be dealing with scarabs and worms and just, yuck. on to the second floor. Hey, thank you for the scroll, game. That'll be helpful. That'll be helpful indeed. Ah! Oh, that's right. In Act 2, we start getting flawed gemstones, which is the next step up from chipped gemstones. Holy bolt spam! Why? Because it works. And with the dried corpses, you don't want to go near them until their poisonous gas dissipates. If you move through them while the gas is still up, you get poisoned. Which is not fun. It's a lightning resist shrine. Okay. I don't think I'll be dealing with lightning resistance in here. Combat shrine. That's a neat one to have. Grab these. Good catch, Ellie. Without you, I would not have noticed them here. Well, I can identify the ring in the field, so let's see. Okay, that's not something.
I can't carry anymore.
Can I rest? For a minute. Ah! Apparently not! Apparently not.
Trouble a mug can't cure.
Hello.
Hello, Drognan. I have things for you. And I only would like one scroll in return. Not this one. Alright. I want the one with the blue. Thank you. I do like how everything is kind of centralized in this game. Like, in Act 3, it gets a little spread out, which is kind of annoying. But here, it's got that nice mix of open air feel, and
It is an honor.
things are relatively easy to locate. Holy bolt spamming again! Man, it seems like everywhere we go, things that are susceptible to holy bolt spamming just show up. Ooh, curse. I don't like that. That curse makes me take more damage. I don't like that. We will proceed with caution. What are exploding shrine. Oh, if I had enemies that were just a little bit closer. But I don't. Okay, that's the way to the third level. It's not exactly what I'm looking for right now. Is this... There's the waypoint! Awesome! We got our waypoint. Now I can just talk to Kane and Farah instead of Dragnan and Atma.
Stay a while and listen.
Good day.
Ah, there we go. And I don't need to get an extra scroll. Now we can run up back to the waypoint and into the sewers. Into the gross sewers and finish investigating the second level before we head on to the third and our boss fight. Ah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't like you guys, so I'm just gonna spam Holy Bolt. I'm hoping that Blessed Hammer has a similar effect. Because it'll be nice to have a Blessed Hammer. Sand Raider, I can just melee down. Yay! We're one level short. One more. One more level. Because we've still got a little bit left to explore. Got this part here. And then we've got the little part down there. Past the combat shrine. Down in here. And some dried corpses. I see a mana recharge shrine, which is cool. I'll have to grab that. And the reason why is because it'll help my mana recover faster. Nothing in terms of loot right now.
I can't carry anymore.
Apparently, because I grabbed everything else. What? Alright. Back to talking to Atma and Drogden. Hi.
Tell me your troubles.
Oh, you have no idea.
Good day.
No sort of repairs need to be done. Alright. Back to sewer exploration. Okay, huntresses are not the problem. It's the ranged ones that are a bit of a problem. We holy bolt the rest. That boss only dropped mana potions? I'm kind of annoyed by that, to be completely honest with you. Oh, I forgot that they also had mage variants. This is gonna get annoying. Swap my aura real quick. Just to make sure we don't die. Thank you, Ellie, for being somewhat proactive. And I can actually use one of the mana potions. Because that'll fill my mana globe to full, which will allow me to keep healing right now. And we're full. Good work, Ellie. Good work. Very good work.
I am overburdened.
Longbow, that's fine. I literally just got a scroll of time portal. I don't need to visit Drognan.
Not here. Yes.
Good day.
So that I can sell. That I'm selling. Two-handed sword. Again, requires two hands. I've got a buckler that I've grown quite attached to, actually. Oh, and I didn't do repair costs. Man, that cube can't come soon enough.
Not here.
There we go. Give me a bow that I can identify later. Keep moving carefully because I don't want to get poisoned. Experience shrine, which is always helpful. Especially when you're trying to get certain auras. Rat's nest. Okay. Skull pile. Something off the body, which is fine. Any sort of health or mana potions will not override the experience shrine, which is nice. But something like the combat shrine that we saw absolutely will. Here's something that I can fight head on. Ah! Not the poison. There we go. And yes, I'm taking quite a bit of damage. Not anymore, of course, but Oh, I found the right room. Okay. So, I can't exactly show you who we're dealing with right now. Mainly because there's a bunch of other enemies in the way. So, I'm gonna need this, and he can actually resurrect enemies behind him. So, or at least behind me. Which is not fun at all.
Good to see you.
It is an honor to serve you.
Grab. All of these, decent payout. Here's the proper fee for repairs. Here we go. As much as I want to stay in the back, I can't say that I can in good conscience. But thankfully Ellie is just... Hi, Rediment. Ah! Whoo! That was a mess. Oh, oh boy! Just sitting at 1 HP. Cool. If I go back in there, I'm dead. Oh. Okay.
Allow me to advise you.
Cool. Get that done. Farah. Worry about repair, which we don't really need to. I don't think there's a decent way to cheese Vatican. Like, there is a way to, like, cheese him from being able to bring back, like, soldiers and stuff. And that's just straight up trying to freeze him. Or freeze the, soldiers. But, unfortunately... No! Okay. Well, on that note, I am perfectly okay with this being a, shorter stream today, because I did actually finish out what I wanted to do in this game today. Okay, so next time we will be going for round 2 against Radamant. I promise that. So, on that note, I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. Please make sure to leave a follow and ring that notification bell so you'll be notified the next time I'm live. On the YouTube channel, make sure to like, comment, and sub over there so you don't miss a recap. VODs are typically up within 1 to 2 days, depending on if I remember to do them or not. If you're feeling generous, I do have a Ko-Fi link in the About section of the Twitch channel and in the description of the YouTube videos. Any money generated through that link will go back towards the channel in some way. Additionally, if you want to see more work from me, I have a portfolio of D&D homebrew that I personally wrote. A link to that will be in the About section of the Twitch channel and in the description of the YouTube vids. Next stream, Thursday's gonna be a little bit busy for me. I've got some stuff going on, so I think we're actually gonna try to shoot for either Friday or Saturday. And if it is Saturday, I'll see if Coffee's back in time. Because if he is, then we can actually do something together. If not, perfectly cool. We save it to next week. Until then, stay safe out there.